clearly themes that were, I think, consistent across, all the executives that were at the table. One, that was particularly of interest to me was this drive towards balancing, competing priorities, or what appeared to be competing priorities. This drive to be innovative and continue to, come up with new ideas that deliver value to the business, but at the same point in time, doing that with less, right? Whether that be less resource, less capital, less OpEx. And it was great to get the different perspectives around how they're managing through that. What was also really of interest to me was, the role that talent plays in that, right? So we're all trying to extract more from less. The workforce is shrinking, and so once again, it's a competing set of priorities, and how do we build and develop and attract talent, and once we do that, how do we retain that? And we did start to touch on a little bit of that today, and something I'd maybe be a future topic for us to explore as well. The whole notion that we need to have very realistic, compelling, and tight business cases that kind of prove out the value of whatever it is we're proposing. I think is one of the things that we need to be much more cognizant of, right? And how we get at that. I heard kind of two key themes that resonated with me today. One was this concept of partnering with our customers to work through proof of concepts or proof of values over a kind of a 90-day window, and that's something that we as an organization are creating much more latitude and much more tools for our sales and our engineering teams to be able to support our customers on. But the other kind of key thing is, and Helen actually talked about it, is we need to be able to deliver results and value in a much shorter time frame. So even if we're going to embark on a 3-year transformation, no one's going to wait 3 years before they see value, right? So we, as we think about how our customers are going to work with us and engage with this journey, how can we start to show value at the 30-day mark, at the 60-day mark, and make that as part of a repetitive process as we go down this journey. And so, that is something we need to be much more cognizant of, because, that's how they're being held accountable now, is showing that value, not only during the decision-making cycle, but also as we move into kind of execution, or what I used to refer to as build mode, as we begin to deploy these sorts of technologies and solutions. What I hope to get out of these sessions is, either confirmation or new insight that the kinds of strategies that we're looking to deploy as we reform our organization are trending right, and I absolutely learned that today. And then I also, heard a couple perspectives that have said, we need to incorporate that kind of thinking into how we engage with customers. So, if we're doing something that's disruptive, as Michael talked about, how do we work with our customers on kind of a change management process and a change management plan, which is sometimes a bit of an afterthought, but at the end of the day, if you're thinking about an outcome, managing ourselves and our customers and their customers through that change is kind of a critical part of that solution. That ability to show value very, very early in the process, and then continue to show value as we move deeper into moving towards these business and technology architectures that are becoming so important to our customers' business going forward.